Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Cade Jewelers. 7 games in, Jamie Dixon has already started 10 different players, Fran. They missed their first shot, and here's Cunningham with the ball.
Watch the power to the basket. It's a little different when you got Kevin Samuel in the middle there. It's of this program going back to the late Mr. Henry Iba.
Here's Mike Miles, tried his first shot, but it's deflected out of bounds.
He played against Cade Cunningham when Cade was a freshman at Arlington Bowie.
Cade's shot off to the right.
Places in the country where you can actually, varsity coach can practice his team 9 months out of the year. And these kids are really well schooled. And of course, Cade Cunningham is as fundamentally sound as you'll get.
Just until I got down here and started recruiting, and you could find tons of talent, and he certainly has.
Yeah, and there's a great pass inside right there by Cunningham, pushing it too, because their guard play has been, it's much better this year. And they're playing without Francisco Farabello, a young good defensive stopper. You saw it right there. And an AAU teammate of Cade Cunningham and Mike Miles, Texas Titans.
Nice pass, Cunningham to the other Boone, Caleb Boone, in the scoring column now.
This player on the floor virtually every night this season.
Todd, a deep 3 off the mark. Mike Boynton telling us in that Wichita State game where he hit the game-winning 3 in that previous timeout, he said, Cade, you have to go out there and be the best guy on the floor.
And this is the problem Mike Boynton told us yesterday during our Zoom call, is we got to keep them from shooting threes.
Cunningham, no. And the rebound to Easley.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, you know these TCU guys, especially the Dallas guys, are locked in on Cade Cunningham. They've done a good job so far. Cade hadn't finished at the rim until right there. How about that? Coming out of a timeout. Yeah. A tough shot by Cade Cunningham is going to be better than a great shot by some of his teammates. And that's where I think he's got to have, and he does have the killer instinct, but I got to see him take more than 13 shots a game.
Playing some great defense on this possession for the Pokes, but it's Kevin Samuel getting the ball down low.
Does a great job of using the rim on the shot blocker right there. See that? Once he gets to the other side of the rim, Kevin Samuel cannot go through that rim without goaltending. So that's a great job right there.
Cunningham up the left side.
Look at all those purple shoe jerseys.
Called his own number and came up a little off the mark on that 3 ball. Misses 2 at close range, and Boone with the rebound.
Good push.
Nice pass, Cunningham to Moncrief. Freshman to freshman, Fran.
You talk about Cade Cunningham. It's a young Oklahoma State team, and I love M.A. Moncrief, the young man from Toronto. Getting it done. Run the floor, big guy. You'll get rewarded. It's pretty quickly, and the numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah, interesting. When
in the league, Oklahoma State 7th, TCU 9th, so a lot at stake.
And so far with the eye test, Fran, I would say both of these teams look better.
And when you have a big guy in the dunker spot, they'll get that corrected in the video tomorrow. But Rich, what I like with what I like what TCU's doing is
stats brought to you by Ally, and you see the key stats. Kevin Samuel came to play, 11 points, leading the TCU Horned Frogs. And right off the bat, Oklahoma State gets back in the scoring column.
Another switch opportunity. They're going at Cade early now.
Cunningham with the left hand had it blocked.
Challenged by Kevin Samuel, is now holding his nose a little bit.
2 minutes gone by, 6-point lead and a turnover for the Frogs. Best name number combination in college basketball.
Good back cut.
And a big dunk that goes off the back of the rim.
Good challenge by Cunningham. With a shot blocker fading away, not the answer. Go right through his chest.
Here's another turnover. Could be an easy 2 at this end. And a dunk from Cade Cunningham. We have ourselves a tie ball game. Oklahoma State's last lead came at the 11:23 point of the first half. It was 16-13, and now we have a stoppage of play with 14:47 to go, and the Cowboys threatening to regain that lead. Cade Cunningham getting the assist from Ferran Flavors. And that's a flavorful flush by the super freshman. Chris Bosh, you had to go back to the Metroplex references, didn't you, Frank?
Absolutely. Look at that move.
Here's Cade with a nice move, and he gets mugged in the paint. Cade Cunningham will go to the line for the first time.
Coaching coming out of a timeout. What's your ATO strategy?
Plus in the column for Cade Cunningham, 86% coming in. And of course, I mentioned that, and he goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Don't let this guy open. 30 high schools from the west side of Fort Worth to the east side of Dallas.
Here's Cunningham right into the teeth of the defense and gets another foul. Young kid as a freshman, kind of deferring to some of the stars on the team and said, there's something about this kid that I like. And he's known him ever since.
Underwood, he goes, hope you're okay with this, but I just offered a freshman a scholarship. And he also want to be with my brother Cannon, who's a member of the coaching staff.
Metroplex mania continues. That was a sweet Mike Miles layup for the Horned Frogs. By the way, a veteran officiating crew tonight: Gary Maxwell, Kelly Self, Rick Crawford.
Hey, Gary Maxwell took a shot the other night. He was bleeding, stitches.
Rebounds and 4 assists a game. It's a little bit of a head scratcher for him. He knocks down that free throw.
They're going to crowd the lane with bodies. They're going to force him to kick it out to teammates who are not as talented as he is. But there's no doubt he's going to be a very good pro.
Here he is with the ball. Gives it up.
Pass. That's a dunk in the NBA.
And he follows with a bucket.
You see again, you know, a great pass. Isaac Likely not finishing in the NBA. You're throwing that to Andre Drummond and he's dunking on somebody's head. Yeah. He'll have a couple triple doubles this season.
Here's Cunningham again. That time he's met by Samuel.
Samuel's done a good job all night. Look at this run out. Differential in points off turnovers, 23-6, I think.
Here's Cunningham showing the patience, just probing in the lane.
We'll see. That's what I like there. It even looked like a foul when we run it back, but the fact that there was contact is what he has to continue to do.
Purple, Kevin Samuel has had himself a good game tonight. Cunningham goes 2 for 2, so now he's up to 13 points.
And that was no offense by TCU, just a good individual play.
Cunningham is feeling it now.
Well, I like the way he's mixing it up now. That time, instead of taking it at Samuel, he just settled for the foul line jump shot. There's that trapping that's really bothered TCU tonight in pick and roll. Win consistently anymore with the type of one-and-done guys that are coming into college basketball.
There's another two by Cade Cunningham. It's takeover time for Cade.
This Rondell Walker is going to be a heck of a player, Rich.
Yeah, Fran, you saw Cannon Cunningham next to Mike Boynton, who was talking to Cannon's younger brother, Cade Cunningham.
On the rim, he's given up some points.
Here's Nembhard off the catch and release.
Great set play there.
How do you
can't give up the drives? Can't give that up.
The foul, or are they going to call it offensive goaltending?
Very fortunate.
In the cylinder. Inside out.
Open yeah.
Samuel the rebound. Surrounded by orange jerseys, and a foul is called.
Frogs.
And he got the first. Samuel credited with the tip-in at the buzzer to beat the Wildcats. He knocks them both down. He ties the season high of 16. 10 on the shot clock. Anderson goes into Boone. And we're going the other way. An unforced error off the leg of Caleb Boone and out of bounds. Inside. Samuel dunks.
Oh, man. Good feed inside. Excellent job by Jamie Dixon.
30 seconds to go and his team up 1. Drive, jump stop, no whistle. Here come the Frogs. They take a lead with a bucket.
Good kick out. They passed up shots.
10 seconds to go. The jump shot goes down.
Great
Jay
ball
Nembhard.
Rich, that was a terrific possession. It came in transition, so they got Oklahoma State going backwards. They never were set. I thought they passed up a chance to get a shot, but give these kids credit. They moved the ball, and they got, watch the ball movement right here. Todd, they swing it, and then R.J. Nembhard. That is ice water. This 7.6 seconds is going to be a real chess match. You see three-quarter court pressure now from the Frogs, but you cannot let the ball get to the paint.
It's in the hands of Cade Cunningham. 5 seconds to go. Cunningham pulls up and misses the jumper. TCU uses a 9-0 run to close this one out and win it on the road. 77-76 over Oklahoma State.
Great defensive possession by TCU. They crowded Cade Cunningham. They kept him from getting to the paint. Watch the jerseys. Watch Nembhard. Nembhard, and I think that's Todd. They soft double team him, but they do not give him the lane and force a tough shot. Tremendous job by Jamie Dixon's team to come into this place and get a win on the road.